What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really exciting video for you. I wanted to talk about the Elgato Stream Deck. So this is a purchase which I put off buying for the longest time, and I finally got around to buying it about a month ago, and honestly it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I want to talk a little bit with you guys today. If you're in a similar boat, you're a small streamer, you're tossing up, do I expend the money on buying an Elgato Stream Deck? Is it really worth it? It's a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. It's 200 bucks for 15 buttons. So like, yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but I honestly think it is worth it. And I put it off for buying it for so long, and I'm so glad I did. So let's get into why is the Stream Deck so good. For starters, it's just the perfectly put together piece of software and hardware. Everything about it is made by streamers, for streamers, and it just makes sense. The buttons are easy to push, they light up, you know when it's on, you know when it's off. For example, I have a button to turn my keyboard cam on and off. Without even looking at my monitor or my preview, I can tell if my keyboard cam's on and off, because when I press it, the button lights up. Just little things like that is so intuitive and makes it easy to use. And from the software side, which I'll bring up now, this is the Elgato Stream Deck software, everything's laid out for you. You want to add a new feature, say I want to add a sound. You just click on it and you just drag, say you want to add a website. You just drag the website in and bam, it's already loaded onto my Stream Deck. I want to get rid of that, gone. I want to add an audio button in. Bang, it's on my Stream Deck. The software is so simple and so intuitive to use, yet so powerful. And I just thought I'd talk to you about what I use the software for specifically. So I use it for a couple of main purposes. My main ones are changing my scenes. So up here I have, like, this is my main scene, which is on at the moment, my camera scene, my top scene with my cam on the right, my main scene with cam on the right, and this is my Fortnite scene, which has got my gaming overlays and my keyboard cam and all that kind of stuff in it. I've also got audio file up here. I currently only have one. And then on this side, I've got my clip button, my marker button, and also this button, which allows me to play back and watch my most recent clip. So if I clip something, I can immediately press that and it brings up the web page to clip on it. And then I have a folder up here with a couple of extra scenes. It's kind of the stuff I don't use as often. So this is to turn my desk cam on and off, my phone camera, the starting screen, and this is to start my stream and the title. This one's really cool because this bottom button here is a multi-function, which basically loads up every single program I want when I start stream. So I'm going to log on to my PC for the day, rather than booting up Discord, booting up OBS, booting up Epic Games, booting up like my, what's that program called? I'm having a mind blank. It's Twitch's dashboard. I literally press this one button, this middle button here, and it loads up everything in half a second. So I turn on my PC, press one button, and I'm ready to go live. It just makes everything so simple. I didn't realize how much you needed it until you need it. It's a bit like a second monitor. Everyone who has a second monitor rants and raves about how good it is, and you don't realize until you get it. It just is the ultimate time saver for streaming. It's such a well laid out piece of software, and it's just so clean to use. The stand is adjustable at the back. I only have the Mark 1, so the Mark 2 I think it has a slightly better stand. It has a detachable USB-C cable, little things like that. But for me, it wasn't a big deal. I mainly got it for obviously the buttons and the software. For me, those little things like the Mark 1, Mark 2, for the extra 50 bucks, I was happy just to get the Mark 1. Save a bit of money. I think I paid about 210 for mine. They do fluctuate between about 200, 220, maybe even up to 230. It is a lot of money, 15 buttons. There is a cheaper version, the Mini, which only has 6 buttons, which is about $110. For me, I just felt like that wasn't enough. I wanted to have all my scenes, or my main scenes anyway, and clips and markers all on one screen. I didn't want to have to go through folders. So that's why I chose to get the regular size, the normal, the original Stream Deck. And also, if you're a big streamer, there is the 24 key version, which is like $300-400 bucks. Info can put the prices and the specs on the screen, which has a lot more keys, a lot more functionality. But at the end of the day, all the Stream Decks are the same. They all have the same amount of software. It's pretty much the only difference is the price and how many keys are on the screen. So yeah, I really recommend the 15 key one. If you don't have a lot going on in your stream, you probably get away with the 6 key one. But for me, because I stream with a webcam on and I have a lot of different scenes, I have 2 monitors I toggle between, I just felt like the 6 key wasn't enough for me. If you only have 1 or 2 scenes, you're probably fine with just the 6 key version. But yeah, it saves you so much time. For me, when I'm clipping stuff, I'm starting to do YouTube and stream highlights, and I never really got into grinding the stream highlights of it because it was too much effort, right? Every time I get a cool clip, I'd have to Alt-Tab, I'd have to clip it, I'd have to save it. It was just like this whole stuff around. Whereas now, anytime a funny moment happens on stream, press that clip button, automatically saves. I go back into the end of my stream, it's all there. I download the clips, it's done. I want to show my chat a clip after I die, can immediately watch it back. As long as I clip it, just press that watch clip button, it instantly brings up the web page with the clip on it. We can watch it back with chat. It's such a handy tool for streaming. The soundboard I've only just started using. I currently only have one sound on it, but I'm going to add more soon. It makes stream interesting. Like, we have a dramatic moment, I can play it now. Something fun happens on stream, you're in an endgame or whatever, cue the dramatic music. My chat spams at me to cue the dramatic music now. It's become part of the stream. It's one button, I want to turn it off, I just press the button again, and it's gone. It makes your life so much simple. So yeah, if you're a small streamer, and you're umming and ahhing about getting it, trust me, get it, you will not regret it. It is such a perfect piece of software and hardware, you won't regret buying it. If you're at the level where you think you need it, and you're tossing up about it, it is definitely worth it. There is macros that can kind of do the same thing, and like I know you can toggle scenes with hotkeys and you can get soundboards on macros, but it's just not the same. I tried, I had a stream keyboard with macros on it, I tried doing that kind of stuff. It works to a degree, but it's just not the same. And there is so many features in OBS. Like I've only used it for about a month or two now, and just started delving into the features, but if you look on the right hand side here, there is so many different features, and there's add-ons. You can download more stuff. Like there's different third-party software and plugins that you can add into it. It's just it's endless. It's endless the amount of things you can do with this Stream Deck. It really is one of the best pieces of software I've ever bought. So yeah, that's it for the Stream Deck today. I hope if you're umming and ahhing about buying one, this has convinced you to buy it. It really is a good thing. Yeah, I hope you guys like these style of videos. I'm planning on doing more of these videos on different pieces of stream gear, some more expensive, some cheaper, for kind of everyone at different levels of streaming and just gaming and tech in general. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.